Bark less, bite harder. The topic today is how to be a quiet winner. I'm going to explain to you why it's a good idea to be a quiet winner, what some of your characteristics are going to be, and if you want to hone those skills, I'm going to offer you 3 hacks to try and improve your ability to be a quiet winner. First thing is that quiet winners, they favour discipline, and they like to place discipline behind their quiet victories. Quiet winners compound results without seeking validation from other people. Their success comes from an internal drive, and pragmatism, time saving, consistency of approach, consistency of values all underpin the way that a quiet winner is going to operate. You're going to get less second guessing as a quiet winner. You're going to get less overthinking, and you're going to get less backtracking, because you mean what you say and you say what you mean, and you promote your own internal integrity above all other things. The quiet winner is somebody who is winning victories against themselves or for themselves, and not as a result of a desire for approval from other people. The quiet winner is going to keep commitments, they're going to act in a consistent manner, and a quiet winner is going to choose personal credibility over the approval of others. In short, a quiet winner will never play to the gallery. Second characteristic of a quiet winner is that they respect time. They see time as the most valuable asset that they have. And the result of this is they tend to save time by making rapid decisions and sticking to them. They engage in less overthinking because they are more decisive, and they can apply focus, quiet focus, which means that they make a decision and they stick with the decision, and then they get on with it in a focused manner. How can you spot a quiet winner? Well, if you see somebody that acts on information as opposed to opinions or feelings, that's a quiet winner. If you see somebody who is always looking to choose the next useful, valuable step towards their outcome, that's a quiet winner. And if you see somebody that doesn't engage in unnecessary debate, whether it is interpersonal or with people online or with the news or the media, whatever, a quiet winner minds their own business. They win quietly. There's a clue in the term, I think. Another way that you can spot a quiet winner is a quiet winner is going to engage in emotional regulation. Instead of going for the next shiny object or allowing themselves to be diverted away from their main goals, a quiet winner is going to engage in a quietly determined process to get what they want. In order to do that, they're going to act consistently. And because they're keen to engage in a consistent manner, when things do go wrong, a quiet winner will enjoy faster recovery. They'll also have fewer emotional spirals, and they won't be triggered by other people's nonsense. They will make better decisions which are data driven, not feelings driven. So a quiet winner is not ruled by their emotions. A quiet winner uses data as feedback and acts accordingly. And finally, a quiet winner is very good at getting back in the ring when they fall over. They don't sit around having pity parties. They evaluate data and then they get back into the fray. So what are 3 practical hacks that we can apply in order to hone our quiet winning skills? The first one is do an integrity check or an integrity audit. We all have a favourite value. Choose your favourite value, the value that you like to live by, and then ask yourself periodically, are my actions fulfilling the values that I state? Make your decisions based around how they preserve your values, and also refuse to engage in situations that are going to contravene your values. Align your value, your decision, and your action Use your values as your personal touchstone. That's quiet winning hack number 1. Quiet winner hack number 2 is make stopwatch decisions. If you've got your integrity locked in and you know where your values stand, then you can practice making decisions based around these kind of questions. Is this action going to promote my value? Once I've decided to engage in this, will it help me to improve my life? And ask yourself, where does effort create lasting progress? Where do the efforts that you make create long-term future banking progress? Lock in your value, lock in your consistency, and audit yourself and make fast decisions based around those things. Finally, try a 30-second reset. This is quiet winning hack number 3, the 30-second reset. Sometimes we may find ourselves getting disrupted. Our emotional regulation might be under threat. We might find ourselves under stress, anxiety, second-guessing ourselves. Because being a quiet winner isn't just something that is handed on a plate, or it isn't a medal you wear. It is, as are so many of the things we need in life, a work in progress. Sometimes you might find yourself spinning out. Well, a 30-second reset is a pattern interrupt. Find some way to interrupt the negative thoughts that you're having. Move to another room. Ask yourself, does this match my value? And then go into a physiological pattern interrupt by taking 6 deep breaths twice. And having realigned yourself and refocused, then you can start to apply your consistent value stack and start stacking your quiet wins in a more integrated manner, shall we say. So there are 3 hacks for you. Have an integrity check, audit your values, make decisions quickly based on your values, and if you feel that your values are under threat, have a pattern interrupt and have a quick 30-second reset. Thank you for listening and watching this far, fellow seeker. I hope this has been useful to you. I have spent a fair amount of time today mulling this one over, I must confess. I'm trying to wander into some new territory here. I don't want to just repeat. However, there will be some repetition in what I present to you because the general basic principles remain the same. To thine own self be true. There's your basic principle. So I'm going to get going now and post today's offering, and I'll leave you with this one thought, if I may. If you've seen these videos before, you know what it's going to be, but hey, it bears repetition. Whatever it is that you dare to do or dream, begin it now.